This is your girl Maka, and I'm back with another video. What's going on, y'all? This is your girl Maka, and I want to welcome you to Maka's World. It has been a minute. Well, it really hasn't been a minute, but it's been a minute. So I've been meaning to make this video for quite some time. But you know, yeah, life be lifing out here, right? So anyway, what I want to talk about is bathrooms, showers. You know, truck stop shower, of course. The truck stop showers, right? That's what I want to talk about. What's your preference? You got your main chain of, or your big chain truck stops. You got your Loves, Pilots, Flying J's, Petros, and TAs, right? You got all these other mom and pops, but you got those truck stops that you will see all over. Now, when you go to the Northeast, there are a bunch of other types of truck stops, but like basically all over, you will find those truck stops. Your Loves, Pilots, Flying J's, Petros, and your TAs. Those are your main chain truck stops, right? So yeah. So most truckers have a preference, right? Y'all, they have a preference of the truck stop that they want to stop at to take a shower. Most people like Loves. They really do. For well, let me say this. Majority of the time, what makes a trucker choose a particular truck stop is due to the cleanliness of the shower, the type of food that they have in the truck stop, the parking situation, the parking spaces, and basically that's it. What is surrounded by the truck stop, right? So majority of people, they love Loves, and I get it. Loves it has a reputation for being has the cleanest showers, the nicest showers. Not necessarily food, but they may have a restaurant attached. They may not have a restaurant attached. Me, I'm a Flying J Pilot type of girl. Why? Because I can almost work with any shower as long as it's clean, right? As long as it's clean, I can work with pretty much any shower. I came from the Army life, right? So I can work with pretty much any shower you give me, as long as it's clean. There ain't no bugs, no rats, nothing like that crawling, right? I can work with any shower. So, but the reason why I like Flying J's over Pilot, because Flying J's are usually bigger. They usually have more parking spaces. You will get up to the 100, 200, 300 parking spaces when it comes to Pilots. And you can almost at any time, you will at least find a vacant parking space at a Pilot, right? Because, you know, when our time runs out to drive, you still can't be out here driving and your drive clock has run out. You cannot. That is a Department of Transportation violation. You don't want to get caught up in that. You'll get in trouble with the company. You'll definitely get in trouble with your DOT if you're stopped. So you don't even want to contend with that. So yeah, you want to find be able to find parking at any time of day or night, right? So, but me, I'm a Flying J girl. My homegirl, shout out to Rhonda. Shout out to Rhonda. She drives for Maverick Transportation. She is a loves chick. She loves love. But they be doing too much creative parking at the loves for me. If you don't get in the loves between 3 and 5:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30 is the cutoff. Like, you can give it up. Don't even go in the loves parking lot, because you ain't gonna find nothing. You ain't gonna find nothing. It's over with, like, straight up. But you can go to that pilot. You can definitely go to that Flying J, right? So me, I'm a Flying J girl. Don't get me wrong. If I get the chance to park at the loves, I'm like, okay, bet I got a chance to park at the loves. That's what's up. That's cool. But I don't have to. I don't have to. Um, I just don't. There's some people that actually won't park at anything but a Love's or anything but a Flying J. Me, I park where I can get a dang on parking space. You hear me? I don't care, and I pay for a shower. I pay for parking. Whatever, because I don't want to park on the on ramp. I don't want to park at the arc ramp. I park at the rest stop if need be, but the rest stop is the last resort. It's the last, very, very last resort. I'm talking about I can't find nothing else. Rest stop is the very, very last resort for me, because your girl gotta take a shower, right? But I also have a way to take a shower in my truck. Not finna walk around stinky, okay? Like, some soap gonna touch this ass. You understand? Soap and water gonna touch it, okay? But anywho, but I want to show y'all this video because you got some new truckers out there, and I just want to give them some insight on what these showers look like, right? So here you go. All right, y'all. So this is a pilot shower. This is a pilot truck stop shower right here. Nothing too fancy. Nothing too fancy at all. Okay. This is a petrol shower. They pretty much are all pretty simple. Toilet, shower. As you can see, it's not spick and span. Okay. But wear shower shoes in here. Don't be going in here, because I know. Yeah. All right. This is a Love's. This is a Love truck stop. As y'all can see, it's very spacious. It's really nice. It's really clean. It's clean as a truck stop shower space can be. But I do understand why people choose to stay at Love's overnight. I really do. Or overnight. You know, they do have really, really nice amenities, like the shower. This is a petrol shower. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. When I walked in, I was like, wow, because usually petrol showers are very small, very dingy looking. They look like they redid it. So, all right, y'all. So that was real quick run through of the showers and what they look like, somewhat. That was Petrol TA Loves and no, Petrol Flying J Loves, and that last one, it might have actually been a Flying J. But I don't think so, because I remember when I walked in, I was really surprised because it looked like it had been renovated. Usually petrol showers are not, TA showers are not that nice. But I do understand. Let me tell you, y'all saw the Loves. I do understand why people choose it. It's very nice, very spacious, it's clean. Yeah, so I understand why people choose to stay at Love's. But everybody want to stay at a Love's. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to stay at a Love's because the showers are extremely nice. I feel great when I get to stay at a Love's. I'm not gonna lie to you, but Love's fill up so quick. By 7:30, it's done. 7:30 p.m. it's over with. 5:30, you cutting it close. 5:30 p.m. you cutting it close. If you're not there by 5:30, 6 o'clock, by 7:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, you're going to be creating a parking space. And that means that you are, you may or may not get hit because you're creating a parking space. You're not in a legal parking space. So, yeah. But, I stayed at I stayed at a Flying J last night. But I stayed at a Love's earlier in the week. Very nice. Very nice. But I don't, it's some people that will not stay any other place but Loves. I'm not one of those people. I don't have a preference. I mean, take that back. I do have a preference. I would much rather stay at a Flying J. Now, don't get me wrong, like I said, the Loves, I would love to stay at the Loves, but it's just not gonna happen because I ain't gonna be creating parking spaces every single night. I'm just not gonna do it. Just not gonna do it. I want to be in a legal parking space. So I will go to the TA and the Petros. But I'm a Flying J girl. I love Flying J's because let me tell you, they have a Denny's attached to them. Even though I don't eat meat anymore, I can go to a restaurant. I can get out the truck. Things of that nature. So yeah. But I would much rather stay at a Planet Fitness than any of those. Planet Fitness. Those are my go-tos because I can get that workout in, I can get that shower, go back to the truck, eat, and get a good night's rest or a good day's rest, whatever time of day I stop. But yeah, so y'all let me know what is your preference? Where do you prefer to stay at? Just let me know in the comments down below. What's your preference? What truck stop do y'all want to stay at? Or do you not really like truck stops? You want to stay at a rest stop? But you gotta stay at a truck stop because you gotta wash your ass at some point in time. You know, if you out here on this road, you can't be walking around stinky. Some people do though. That's nasty. But we're gonna talk about the nastiness in a little bit. We're gonna talk about it. But y'all, that's my time. Y'all make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe to Maka's World. I really appreciate y'all tapping in with your girl. Y'all make sure to stay positive, stay on a positive path, no matter what. Because life is, this life is a blessing. To be above the dirt is a blessing. Don't get me wrong, to be below the dirt is not a bad thing, right? Let me tell you why. Because that's a guarantee that we're all destined to do. We're going to all leave one day. This vessel is only temporary. Spirit is forever. But all right, y'all, that's my time. This your girl. Continue to keep tapping in. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Oh, and you already know I'm promoting for Hell Wig. If you're interested in Hell Wig, let me know. I can give you some information. Very good company. If you do what you're supposed to do, they'll pay. They'll pay. And they don't micromanage if you do what you're supposed to do. All right. My referral code is at the bottom. ASHR. Once again, that's ASHR. If you're thinking about coming to Hell Wig, use that referral code, y'all. Use that referral code. All right. Once again, this is your girl Maka. Thank you for tapping into Maka's World, and I'm out. Peace.